Good morning. It is September 1st, 2024. About 7:30 in the morning. I've been out here a little over an hour. I haven't posted a video in a while. Um, I've recorded a bunch of them. And I haven't posted them. Why? I don't know. I think because a lot of them I was really, really down and they didn't sound good at all. And while at the moment, I'm doing pretty good today, even though Sundays are normally really bad for me. So far, I'm doing okay. I'm even going to attempt to get out of the house today and go to a movie theater. Ooh, I haven't done that. I just looked. I haven't done that since 2022, I think. Maybe even, I'm not even sure about that because there was no actual dates listed. It just had that year in the account. I think it may be back farther than that. It may go all the way back. In fact, I don't think I've been to a movie theater since the pandemic. I'm pretty sure I haven't been to a movie theater in 4 years. Wow. Maybe almost 5. But sadly, I got to bring my wheelchair. I can't really sit in their chairs, which is fine. So, what's happened since my last video? Looks like I may have scratched 2 hospitals off the list. I was doing more research because Froder added more to their website about the lymphedema. And nowhere on that site do they talk about doing the microsurgery to fix the lymphatic system. And I think back to the appointments I had a few years ago with them, with the different surgeons there. They talked about the first surgery being working on the belly. And essentially, they were talking doing liposuction. They weren't. So, the first surgery has to be fixing the lymphatic system. I mean, it's possible if there's so much tissue in the way that they're going to have to get rid of some of that tissue to get access to the lymphatic system. So there may be a case where they got to do some of the liposuction and skin removal and all that stuff before fixing the lymphatic system. But there's nothing on their site talking about it. And I got appointments with these people this month. I got it September now. I think 10 days, first appointment. And then another appointment at the end of the month. So, I have a feeling they're off the list. I may still go to the appointment and find out for sure. But if you don't fix the lymphatic system, it's just going to come back. You may get rid of some of the tissue and clean things up a little, but then it's just going to come back. And it won't do anything about the pain. So, and it would just continue to build up until it ruptures, and I'm dead. So I have a feeling I'm crossing Froder off. I also spoke to Mayo Clinic. And that didn't go very well either. One of the first things out of her mouth was, well, you should probably try to get different insurance. Like, oh boy. Then she goes on to explain that they're not going to accept a diagnosis or test from another hospital. That I would have to go through their whole process, including seeing their, I don't remember the actual term she used, their basically general health, to get a basic diagnosis and a referral from one of their doctors. Then I'd have to see a dermatologist because I already have hardening of the skin, the elephantitis type hardening. Then they'd want me to see a physical therapist because I'm having difficulty walking. And then they should at that point let me see the surgeon. She says, it won't be much. I mean, we're not able to guarantee to schedule the tests and everything at the same day. So it'd be maybe 8 visits to the hospital. 8 visits before I see the surgeon. 600 miles round trip. And me having to rent a vehicle. Probably having to stay in a hotel. Not for me. I don't care where I sleep. But chances are my dad would be driving and I can't have him sleeping in a car. I just don't see how that's possible. That would... There's no way I can make enough money in the GoFundMe. Because I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but it's not really growing. So I may have to cross Mayo Clinic off. And they really weren't my best option. They haven't done right. Which has really got me scared. Really got me upset. Right now, it looks like my best option is Rush Medical Center and Hospital in Chicago. It's actually slightly farther distance away than Froder from me. Because we live almost directly in between Chicago and Milwaukee. But our van could make it. It's still a long drive. Difficult for me because of how uncomfortable I get in a vehicle. I think it's quite painful. But it's possible. I could do it. They do list on their website the microsurgery. Now, I had contacted them on Monday, and I've been waiting for a phone call back from them. I didn't get a phone call back from them, but late on Friday night, an email popped up telling me to call a different phone number to set up the appointment. Okay, it's a holiday weekend. They're not open Monday, so I'm calling them on Tuesday. I'm gonna get an appointment with them, and I just gotta keep telling myself it's gonna work. I'm gonna find out how to do this. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for it, but I'm gonna continue this. One advantage with Rush is that both of my insurances, I have 2 insurances, both of them work with Rush, where none of the other hospitals took both of them. That's one advantage that helps. I also may be able to get Rush because I'm a local person. I may be able to get, as much as, oh God, I don't want this, I may be able to get the media involved. I thought about getting some of my friends to contact the media to help promote this. Try to get the GoFundMe going and trying to get this approved at Rush. But I don't want to do that until I actually see Rush the first time. So I gotta get an appointment that after I see that, then I can make that decision if I want to try to get help. As for the GoFundMe, I was really, really down about it because it wasn't going anywhere. I had donations being made and then withdrawal. I've now had like 3 of those. And I think it's just trolls. Trying to get attention. Even though by the time they remove it, I don't know who they were, so it's... So maybe it's just assholes. But at my downest moment with that, I received a donation from a high school friend of $1,000. And that really, really helped. I mean, I don't even know. I gotta do Monday. I'm gonna sit down and do thank yous for those that have gone, and I'm gonna try to come up with more ways to promote it. But Karina, thank you. I don't know how else to say, but thank you. It was incredibly generous of you, and it's really going to help. This week I'm also going to set up appointments with my primary care. And I got to set up an appointment to get a new sleep study. Because I don't think my CPAP's working right. And I think I'm gonna set up an appointment with a therapist. I can't have these days of depression. I just can't have it anymore. It's the depression and the anxiety. It's just getting out of control. I don't want to go back on medications because the medications that I take in the past, I can't think. I can't be creative with them. It's hard enough for me to concentrate on something without my brain wandering off. But when you mellow it out and I can't focus because of that, and then my ADD kicks in and I can't focus because of that, I become totally unproductive. I can't have that. I mean, right now I'm testing a new camera. I'm gonna probably throw some of its footage in here. I don't think I get to keep this one, but it's an Insta360 X4, which is an 8K camera. And I'm waving here, so I can show you waving in that video. But I realize I only got about 10% power left on that, so I don't know if that's going to turn off soon. So I got to see a therapist. I just have to. And I got to keep my brain from wandering. I mean, I've gone off track. Oh, I'm going to update on the weight loss too. I've lost no weight in a month. I'm literally the exact same weight, plus or minus 1 ounce. 1 week I lost an ounce, next week I gained an ounce, then I lost it again, and then I gained it again. Even to the point I was worried my scale was broken. And it's hard to find a scale that can handle me. But my dad weighed and got pretty close to right on to his. So it's working. I don't know what's going on. Now, I spoke to the nurse practitioner who handles me with the weight management, the Advocate Weight Management program. And she says it happens, not to panic. And I can understand that. I've had a few days where I've definitely eaten stuff I should not have. Mostly out of depression. Another reason to see the therapist. And laziness. That I just got to work on. But she upped my dose of Wegovy from 0.25 milligrams to 1 milligram. I didn't have much of a side effect with the 0.25, so she upped it. So I start that this week. Hopefully that will help. I'm going to go in right now and have a protein shake for breakfast. But I just got to get the other weight off too. This is not lymphedema. So I can't blame a fat face on lymphedema. At least I don't think it is. I guess I got to wait till I get the new MRI and CAT scan to find out for sure. It is possible. I mean, it is definitely possible, but I don't think it is. You ever see the movie Mask or the movie Elephant Man? You can see it's possible. And if I don't get the lymphatic system fixed, it will happen. It will back up enough to happen. Well, I think that's all I'm going to record for now. I may actually record something after going to the movie. And I'm going to try to get out of the house this week to record some videos. I want to record some more drone videos. And I need to test that camera. So I got to figure out how to get out of the house and test it. Well, I think that's it then. Thank you for watching. Bye. Now I'm going to stop the 360 camera. Ooh, it stopped already. Shit. Oh. I don't even know if there's anything on it. Oh well. Maybe there won't be me waving. Thank you for watching. Bye.